What's happening, First Companies? It's the Pool Boys back with your Week 4 recap from your Survivor pool. Things are getting pretty hairy here on the island, and as you can see, we're back at Tribal Council. A little foreshadowing for what's to come. But before we get into all the badges and the awards, let's start with some storylines.
Going end zone, Lex Brown, it's there! Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Down at 4, Stafford throws, there he is, Nakua to the end zone, Rams win!
Field, Cousins throws, picked off, and it could be trouble up the far sideline. Sam Franklin from the 1-yard line, Cousins trying to track him down, he'll cut it back, get a block, and he'll go 99 yards for the score!
Yes, the NFL was kind of wild and crazy. There was scoring galore, and let's start off with those San Francisco 49ers. They basically looked unstoppable. I know they weren't playing a very tough opponent, but Christian McCaffrey, all those injury concerns, gone. He scored 4 touchdowns. 49ers look like the cream of the crop in the NFC. Watch out.
And in the AFC, that could be the title that the Bills received because they took on those red-hot Dolphins and they absolutely crushed 48-20 in Buffalo. Really cooled down the Dolphins after that 70-point crushing they had over the Broncos. So, Dolphins, they've got some weaknesses after all. Good to see them come back down to earth a little bit, but Buffalo is starting to rise. Look out.
Yes, watch out for those Bills. You mentioned the Broncos real quick. Granted, they got murderated last week against the Dolphins, but those Broncos came back in thrilling fashion to beat the powerhouse of the winless Bears. But hey, Sean Payton got his first win back in the NFL, so congrats to you. Broncos are the cream of the crappy crop. Good job.
Cream of the crappy crop, yeah. And the Bears, they looked like a football team at least this
did.
week, so that's something.
But then they blew it again.
I'll tell you who didn't look like a football team, the Patriots. I know you didn't want to talk about this, but I'm bringing it up anyway. Are Mac Jones and Bill Belichick on the hot seat? What happened? They got absolutely smoked 38-3 by the Cowboys. Woof, they do not look good. They need some changes up there in New England. I don't know what it is, but it ain't working right now.
Tom Brady better walk through that door is all I'm saying. You better walk through that door. All right, storylines out of the way. Let's get to see what is happening on this island. And you know what we're going to start off with? Because it is time to see who is staying alive. So let's get right into it because we had a lot of people staying alive, which we love to see. Surviving.
All right.
So first off, we had those picking the San Francisco 49ers and Christian McCaffrey galore. So we had Josh DeVries, Katie Mitchell, Scott Steenwick, Thomas Starks, Tristan Kerr 21. Great picks. The 49ers are looking great. Unfortunately, you can't use them anymore. But hey, guess what? Staying alive. Then we went with the hometown Lions. Lions looking great too in that NFC. Could be a dark horse to win it. I got 10.5. Brian Vanderboss, Craig S., Ryan Polson, and Taylor Lee. Went with those Leos. Staying alive. The Broncos, going kind of with the toilet bowl game here. Thought the Broncos would prevail. We got Cody Booms goes to Dynamite, Haley LeCount, Jason Nibbling, and Ken Bailey staying alive with those Broncos. Then we had the Chargers. We got Dylan, Kyle Seegert, Sweet Rin, and U of M fan. They were going against the Raiders. Who didn't have a quarterback. Smart pick. Went with the Chargers. Paid off because guess what? Staying alive. And then we had the Chiefs going against the Aaron Rodgers-less Jets. Always seems to be a good pick going against the Jets. We had Dianikin herself and Honey Badger staying alive. Going with the Eagles, we had Big B. Kind of had to maybe call the medics here, but the Eagles prevailed in overtime. Good job, Big B, staying alive. Then with the Rams, we had Reynolds staying alive. Nothing much to say there. Also had to survive it a little bit. And then with the Cowboys, didn't have to worry about that at all. Nath, you did it. Beat the Patriots. Staying alive, unlike Bill Belichick and Mac Jones.
There were a lot of close games this week. I don't know. I mean, you talk about some overtime games. You got the Eagles and the Rams and the Chiefs all struggling there. It's a tough week, man. So good on you guys for staying alive. Well done.
Well done.
We got a couple of folks not quite as fortunate, and that's going to be our Mulligans this week. Mulligans are going out too. This is your first loss. Well done to getting in this far. The Jeffer, Doobie himself, he picked the Colts to beat the Rams. I think this was an auto pick, actually. And this game was really close. The Colts did come storming back. They couldn't quite pull it off. It did go to overtime, and the Rams threw a touchdown there at the end. So, the Jeffer, this is your mulligan. You're still in the pool, but you need to make your picks, all right?
Do it. do it.
Matt Sink going with the Steelers. Kenny Pickett gets injured. Not that that was going to matter. They did not look good. They got smoked. So the Steelers gone. Matt Sink, here's your mulligan. You're still in the pool.
You're still good. You guys are good. It's only one wrong. You're fine. All right, now let's look on the positive side of things, because this badge is called our streak badge, because that is going out to the people who have all 4 picks correct so far. That is what I'm talking about. KFC is still open, but we're actually going to go to the island here because we're going to highlight one Richard Hatch, the original survivor himself. One of his shticks was that he would walk around the island naked a lot and streaking.
I had intended for quite a long time to celebrate my birthday naked.
And I'm sure he does love to be naked, and I'm glad for that. And I thought I would be okay with that.
So Ken Bailey and U of M fan, you got all 4 picks correct, and you yourselves are doing some streaking across this island. Just when you get back to the office, just maybe put on like a tie or something, just something to cover up a little bit. Just cover up the bits. Just a little.
Bottom half, at least, please.
I guess.
Let's make sure something is covered. Let's make sure you're appropriate here. I'm not trying to get any HR violations. All right, we did have some folks heading back to Redemption Island, welcoming some new members. So this is your second loss. You're on alert. If you lose again, you are done. So Nathan Kirkstra, welcome to Redemption Island. Manny, Monkey Man, Christine, welcome to Redemption Island. We're saving you one more time. But again, if you lose one more time in this competition, I don't care if you're on Redemption Island or not, you are done. So as a reminder, here's how it works. You got to win 4 weeks in a row to get back to the main island. And so we'll give you an update on who's already on Redemption Island, how they're doing. Reynolds, he's got a 2-game win streak going. Reynolds,
here we go.
Keep it up, man. 2 more wins, you're going to be back on the island. Scott Steenwick. Steenwick came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, he's on fire. 2 straight picks. All right. Yeah, there you go. Get 4 and you're back on the island. Tristan Kerr, 21. He's got a win on the island. And then Dianakin sliced someone's face off on the island. She's got 1 win. Going for that 4-game streak to get back to the main island.
Yes, well done on Redemption. Just keep it going. We'll see you back here. All right, so we issued our first immunity challenge last week. That's right, because this is going to the people. We want to issue this challenge to keep you safe. Just in case you have a bad pick. If you have that immunity idol, you play that bad boy and you are safe from elimination. It's as if it didn't happen. You're good to go. So our first immunity challenge was one where we asked you to create a new first company logos, and we had some submissions. I'm going to say great with quotations. We had submissions, which was awesome. And so we did. Kemper and I went through them all, decided and judged impartially ourselves, and decided to pick one. Sweet Rin, congratulations on winning immunity. So Sweet Rin, here's how it's going to work. You can use the immunity idol up until someone else can win the next immunity challenge. So we don't know when the next immunity challenge is going to be. Could be next week, could be in a couple weeks. So you got to think strategically of when you're going to use your immunity. Okay, so you have it until someone else earns it from the next challenge. So congratulations, Sweet Rin. Use it wisely. Well done.
Well done, Lynn. Great work, Lynn. The other entries, meh, not so great, but hey, A for effort. We like the participation.
Love it.
Let's do better next time, though. Let's do better next time.
I love it.
All right, the time has come. The solemn time has come. We're here at Tribal Council, as we've said. Unfortunately, we've got to extinguish some flames today. The first one heading out of here, Big Bad John. Big Bad John, you lost 2 picks and then you auto-picked this week? Come on, man. Not even trying. He saw Redemption Island and was like, I don't want any part of this. I quit.
No.
It's fine. Dianakin is over there lightsabering people in the face. I don't want any part of this.
Just bad, John.
Tribe spoken.
Just bad, John. Jason Beek, 2 out of 3 of your wrong picks were auto-picked. What is this? You pick one time, you miss, and you're like, all right, I'm out. No, we gave you mulligans. We gave you Redemption Island. Like, did you not get the memo? Come on.
I'm seeing a trend. Auto-pick. Death.
The tribe has spoken.
Matt Zimmerman started auto-picking. Last 2 picks were auto-pick. You got saved on one of them. The Chargers helped you out. Just make your picks, people. Keep going. Get out of here.
The tribe has spoken.
Damian Malik, you did make your picks. They were just bad picks.
They were just...
Sorry. Thank you for participating. Great job. Good day.
The tribe has spoken.
The island is a fickle beast, and so unfortunately we did lose 4 members this week from the tribe. Their flames have been extinguished. They have been voted off the island. So first companies, it's getting intense. We are losing more people. The number is shrinking of who is staying alive. We should only a couple mulligans this week, and we still got some people on redemption on. So there's a lot going on, a lot of action still to come. When is the next immunity challenge? We don't know, but we do know that Sweet Rin currently has that immunity idol. So until next time, the Pool Boys are out.